I am a betting man, and I wager that you need better underwear. Stick around till the end of this video, though you're probably stuck down there already, for essential info on sheath underwear, the best skivvies in the biz. There's a few things that are very funny about Donald Trump. Not him. He's not funny. He's funny. You get what I mean, right? There's a difference between I'd like to think I'm a funny person. There's a lot of people who don't think so. That's fine. But being funny because I'm funny, and also just being funny because, look at that guy. What a funny guy. I'm not making any sense. I'm not being very funny about it. Donald Trump is the latter. He's the guy that people they laugh at rather than with. That explains it. And the funniest thing right now is that he is just viewed as this tough guy, this strong man, this secure individual, when really he is just a weak and feckless little coward. He is a broken little boy who carried with him through life into his 80s, just an insecure, whiny, the world is unfair kind of a character. And yesterday in Detroit, he went off on this thing about Barack Obama getting the Nobel Peace Prize and how unfair it is that he didn't get one. And he assures you multiple times, look, I'm not lobbying for it. I don't care. I don't really care. I just want to let you know there's a lot of unfairness in this world. Donald Trump, born with a silver spoon right in his ass, is telling you, someone who has struggled in life, that there's a lot of unfairness. Just look at my life, everyone. And it demonstrates to you just the level of unfairness in our world. I was given hundreds of millions of dollars from my father that I squandered and pissed away over the course of many bankruptcies. I have abused people and victimized people and committed fraud and stole from people. But the world is unfair to me. I became president of the United States of America, but the world is so unfair to Lil Donnie. Gross. Out of touch. Anyway, watch this clip and then we'll continue to talk about it on the other side.
If I were named Obama, I would have had the Nobel Prize given in 10 seconds. He got the Nobel Prize. He didn't even know what the hell he got it for. Remember, he got elected. Well, so did I. He got elected, and they announced he was getting the Nobel Prize. Remember, he said, oh, what did I do? He didn't know what the hell he did. He got the Nobel Prize for doing nothing, for getting elected. But I got elected, too. And, if I think of that, we did something, the Abraham Accords, unprecedented. Nobody thought it was possible. And I'm not saying want or not. I'm just saying if it was anybody else, liberal, Democrat, they would have had it before the damn thing was even signed, So there has to be fair, and I don't care, but I'm not looking for it. I'm not politicking for it. I'm just saying that there's a lot of unfairness in this world.
There's a couple of things. One, did someone tell Donald Trump, you need to tone it down a little bit, sir? Did a big, strong man come to him with tears in his eyes and say, you need to tone it down for electoral reasons, for getting the vote, that the insane act really hurts you? And this is his version of that, is just this low energy talking. Is that it? And secondly, he wants the Nobel Peace Prize for the thing he claimed. Remember, they said they secured peace in the Middle East with his Abraham Accords. Remember? Do you remember all that peace in the Middle East? Have you been watching the news and noting how much peaceful of an existence the people of Palestine in Gaza have? Very peaceful right now. Have you asked anybody in Lebanon how peaceful it is right now? How peaceful it is in Iran, Syria? Maybe that's why you didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize, Donald Trump, because you didn't actually secure any peace. Bizarre, unhinged, and I really hope, I mean, I'm doing what I can with my few videos a day here in my little tiny corner of the internet, but I hope people are paying attention, and I hope this is moving the needle for some folks. Because the media is largely asleep at the wheel. The media is absolutely missing the moment. They're not covering the things that need to be covered. They're not talking about things in the way that they need to be talked about. Highlighting moments like this. Whiny, weak, cowardly, gross. Anyway, what do you think? You can leave a comment below. We can talk about it there. We can disagree agreeably. I know we can. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, and tell me how wrong I am there. I am at 714-576-4054. And of course, you can always email me the old-fashioned way, daily@dollemore.com. If you want to help support the work, you can click the join button, become a channel member for $2 a month. Go over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Follow me on social media. Another way, actually, to support the work is to check out this ad from a new ad. Sheath underwear. There are so many unknowns in life. It often feels like a game of chance. Things often turn out differently than expected, despite the best planning or intentions. Interest rates, that fancy bottle of wine you bought, heck, the election, so much feels like a gamble. One thing you do not have to speculate on, your underwear, or mine for that matter. Designed by a U.S. military soldier while in Iraq, a guy who knows something about steaks, Sheath Underwear's dual pouch system ensures your package won't stick to your leg, while also giving everything some space by separating your gambler from his dice. You see what I'm doing here? Thanks to this testicular tech, Sheath has successfully been protecting your most valuable assets for over 10 years. They are recommended by multiple doctors and urologists and have over 20,000 five-star reviews from customers like me. I'm one of those 20,000 reviews. My sheaths have been with me through thick and thin, both before I was a bit heavier than I am now, and now as the leaner version of me. Trademark or copyright that. I love these things. I think that's pretty clear. So no more garment gambling, all right? Head to sheathunderwear.com/Dollemore to score 20% off. You don't need to be a high roller. You see the theme here, the gambling and the dice and the... It's good, right? You don't have to be a high roller to have unbeatable underwear. My go-tos are the airflow mesh, but Sheath has tons of excellent styles and designs. All sheaths are backed by a 2-year warranty and will land on your doorstep near instantly thanks to blindingly fast shipping, which is free in the United States on orders over $75. Also, your purchase actually does affect positive change, and this is very important. Sheath supports multiple charities like Socks for Soldiers and Doctors Without Borders, so you're winning for the world too when you buy from Sheath. Don't roll the dice on your drawers. Score 20% off right now when you head to sheathunderwear.com/Dollemore. Real change starts with you and, believe it or not, your package. Upgrade your undergarments to Sheath.